How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Historic Brawl. Today we are playing Niv-Mizzet Supreme. So, he's a 2-color commander. He's a 5-color commander that likes 2-colored spells. And I think we'll keep this. This is okay. Slow early game, but we should be able to cast some of our more expensive spells come along the mid to late game, right? That's our hope. So we're a command deck. We're running the 5 commands we have from Strixhaven, and we're running the 5 commands we have from Tarkir. We got like Kolaghan's, Lorehold, Doom Dissenter. We can exile it, but that feels like a waste of an exile spell. Are you an instant? No, you're a sorcery. That's kind of sad. I'll exile Karlov. She is the one that's dangerous. The fact that we've hit both of our colorless mana rocks, though, is kind of rough. It's a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, we can't actually play him. Red. Colorless. Control Z. How do I do this to where I can actually tap? So this has to go into one of our red-black things. No, our spells are just too expensive. We'll play again Cataxius with our mana rocks. The poor boys are not doing much. Very sad. It's gonna take a bit to kill Jin, though. That'll do it. Let's just remove Tisa. And then we'll boot up the Guardian. Start some counterattack damage. We don't have any green mana, which is why we can't cast Girak. Ral won't be good enough until hey, there's a non-colorless mana rock. Excuse me, yawning. What was it? We have a lot of Planeswalkers in the deck. I was going to talk about that for a bit. Because we run the other Niv-Mizzet too. And Planeswalkers just happen to be the most efficient way of oh, that's bad. Tessa plus Doom Dissenter plus Whisper equals enter the battlefield triggers, right? Because no, it doesn't. It could. I don't know if you sacrifice a Doom Dissenter and a yeah, but then you still need to untap. There's much math. Okay, we really want that guy back on the battlefield. Good to know, good to know. Goodbye, 1,000-Year Storm. Four blockers should be enough, right? I feel as though it should be. I might need to add Fable Passage, Terramorphic, and what's the other one called? I know the other one. There goes Niv-Mizzet. Rude. Rude but fair. Although this invasion is pretty well, it was well defended. It's less well defended now. We have to get through the flyers to protect our planeswalkers.
Think you can beat me? You're welcome to try. Hold this lightning round? Thanks.
Put a loyalty on Garrick. Good to see. It's coming together. It's just not the spell package, right? We haven't drawn any of our commands, which is rough. Because if we can draw one of them, Niv-Mizzet can give us virtual card advantage, and some of them have it. You? Pretty good. Pretty good. Whenever creature you control, yeah, doesn't matter for the order of that. Let's see if we can find a green source. Command, Teferi. Like, Teferi is not the truth, but hey, it's a command. One we can actually cast too. So Silumgar's command. Counter target non-creature spell. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Target creature gets -3/-3. Destroy target planeswalker. We get to choose 2 whenever we cast a command. That's their design gimmick, right? You pay a little bit more for an effect, but you get to attack another effect onto it. And generally it's not you're paying more for an effect, you're paying more total than you would want to pay for these effects, right? Like, counter target non-creature spell, that's 2 mana. That's 1 mana, that's generally 2 mana, sometimes 3, and then this is generally 2 or 3 mana, right? So if you add a 2 and a 2, you get 4, which is a little less expensive than Silumgar's Command, but you'd have to spend 2 cards for that, right? And with Silumgar's Command, you only have to pay 1 card, which simplifies things, right? Although, the one downside of the command is that you don't always know if you're going to need both effects at the same time, right? Like, sometimes a just negate will be better, because paying 5 mana to negate is not really exciting if none of the other modes do anything. Our opponent is Rite of Oblivion, I would assume. Or are they just roping us? They might just be roping us. I will pause, and we'll come back if they return. Our opponent never came back. We did not have fun with roping opponent. Wizard of the Coast. We'll go on to game 2. Because it'd be a shame if Niv-Mizzet Command did not get a casted command. We got one there at the end, though. Like, we were holding up a command. The nice thing about the commands is that a lot of them are instants, so you can basically draw, go, play, right? And that sits well with Planeswalkers a lot of the time. We're against Phylath, which is not great, but we'll keep this. It's slow, but we have one of our better mana rocks. We have a command in hand. We have a command to hold up, too. Well, use, I guess, would be the better way of doing it. Yeah, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. So, this one. We blew one of our reanimation spells. Yeah, so our ideal is just to jumpstart commands. Which is fun. It is fun. Unfortunately, Atarka's command does not do any creature removal, so it's a good draw, but we're going to have to rely on old Silumgar's command to actually solve problems. They're getting too close to Phylath, man. We didn't draw a land either. Let's Shark Typhoon. We could have done it during our turn, and that might have gotten us a land, but it probably wouldn't have. And this way, we might be able to eat a Prisoner. Oh god, that's going to give itself haste, won't it? At some point in the future. Well, we could play our first striker, or we could Growth Spiral. And I think I'm tempted to Growth Spiral because we can't really afford Urbrask is better, probably. First Strike will stop Ogre Battle Driver from completely destroying us. They only have 5 mana. So they discarded Immolate Inferno, and they sought a card of equal mana value. So they sought a 2 mana card. Ouch, bro. We are taking a lot of damage. 17? Bro, that is just wrong. just never found the land. Growth Spiral. Was I wrong not to choose you? I wasn't wrong not to choose you. I knew I wasn't wrong not to choose you. Rough. Rough. So we have Chromatic Lantern. We have World Tree. We have a lot of ways to fix colors. But we don't really have a lot of ways to get lands out of the deck and onto the battlefield, right? Like if we get mana screwed, we can't rely on maybe drawing additional rocks. Like there's no safety net for the deck in that regard. We could change that by removing some of the planeswalkers, but then it becomes harder to close out games. So I'm still a little bit torn on the direction. So this is Niv-Mizzet Supreme mana right here. We open on Tomb, we go into Mountain, Atarka's Command, play Swamp. All of this is good. A Nasha. I do like me a Nasha. Uh, 3 damage, put a land into play. So do I Mind Rack Apparatus? I don't think I do. I think I just get Niv-Mizzet down. They don't have anything to reanimate yet, so an attack from Nashi is not the end of the world. And you still have to pay for Nashi, right? Are they actually a rat deck? It's insane, bro. Uh-huh. So we can get double white off of Relic. And then we'll just time wipe to be efficient. We're lucky that we got both of our Wrath in short order. Perpetually a 4/5. You're dangerous, Nashi. A dangerous, dangerous man. Having 2-color Wrath just makes the deck incredibly difficult to deal with. Yeah, I didn't have the mana. Very sad, to be sure. Very sad. We can get rid of Apparatus. It's really good for some of our expensive commands, but it's not very good for the rest of them. Well, let's get Runebreaker down. We actually drew something to benefit off the Wrath, so might as well use it. We really just need our opponent to slow down. I think I'm only running one Praetor. I will keep that. That's a good card. It will hopefully refill my hand. I'll take that one. If I could copy it, I would too. We gonna kill a rat? Nope, okay. I don't really have Survey Concoct is not really good in our deck. I guess we do this. Discard Thousand Year Storm. Swing in for 6. So that we can threaten to close out the game next turn. Let's see what they would have experimented. We actually helped them out a bit. Rat Piper would not have been the strongest of boys at the moment. You can put a counter there. Yeah. We do just have 11 power in the air. Alright, we'll try this. And if this doesn't work, we'll go from there. Okay, it did work. You can't be sure sometimes. we got 2 victories, I think, with him. One of them was with our opponent, Salty Scoop, but that still counts. Niv-Mizzet Supreme is a really cool commander, and I don't know. Commands are fun. You don't see them very often, because a lot of the times their more recent iterations have become a bit niche in what they can actually do. But a very fun archetype. Some very fun cards. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.